Hello, this is Socially Triggered, and this video is going to be a shorter version of my video on the COVID dilemma. I recommend you check out that video if you want the full kind of history and explanation of what I believe is the COVID dilemma. But in this video, I'm just going to quickly summarize the concept of the COVID dilemma. And here's basically the COVID dilemma, that we have a situation where we know that it's mainly older people that are getting infected with COVID and dying, and younger people generally aren't getting sick. And we've locked down our whole society and we've done all these crazy restrictions, and we've created a huge amount of fear within the community. And we've hyped it up, hyped it up, hyped it up. And we got a situation where we know what we should do, but at the same time, we have all this propaganda that we've built up over the time, and that has led us to believe that we can't do what we need to do. So the dilemma is this: that we know that we should just open up our society, that probably the disease is spread within our society already, and that any lockdown it's kind of too late to do lockdown at this point. And what we should do is really just focus on the elderly and nursing homes and protect those people that are at most risk. But what's happened is people have become so accustomed to the social distancing and wearing of masks and the whole fear that's been generated by the media, that if you even try to suggest going back to a normal, that you will freak out people. And people will die. And that's where the dilemma really comes on strong, is the fact that people will die regardless of whatever decision you do. Like if you do quarantining, people will die. But if you do non-quarantining and not wearing masks, not social distancing, people will die. And the thing is, you don't know which will actually kill more people. But the assumption is that less people will die if you keep on quarantining, keep on social distancing, keep on mask wearing and doing all these things. And as a result of that fear, we're not even willing to try that basic experiment of going back to normal. And we almost forgot what it was like just a year ago, where people understood the fact that some people will get sick and die. And what it was in the past was that if you had a common cold and you coughed or got sick, you would, people would get that cold and people would die. It was a very small percent, but similar to the percent of people that would die from COVID. And you did your best to mitigate that in the past, but it is what it is. People die. But we didn't need to lock down our societies in order to have that basic understanding or even to mitigate that concern. So that's really the point of the dilemma, that whenever you try to suggest, hey, maybe we should go back to normal, people have that fear, that natural reaction, and it's a very knee-jerk reaction where they will basically say, well, you're going to kill us all, and you don't care about grandma. And that is the dilemma that we have. And politicians sense this dilemma more than anyone. And because of that dilemma, they are very unwilling to go normal. And unless we go back to normal, our society is basically screwed. So that is the short and, to the point version of this video. I recommend you check out the other video where I kind of get into more of the details. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me some feedback. What do you think is the solution to this dilemma? And thanks for watching. Bye.